Hi, we're speaking today with Ray Gamble. He's with the National Academy of Sciences, and he is a former USDA scientist, and he's worked on Trichinella for 35 years. And we're speaking today on the importance of Trichinella control. Ray, how important is testing in Trichinella control?
Well, testing's played a key role for many, many years. Of course, when Trichinella was first discovered, testing programs have been used at the slaughter plants to make sure that pork is free of worms before it goes to the consumer. As time has gone by, that testing has proven very effective, and Trichinella has basically been eradicated in most developed countries at this point, largely due to testing as well as improved management systems. Testing now is used in a variety of ways. It's still used at slaughter for individual animals, but it's used more broadly for purposes of surveillance and identifying areas where Trichinella may continue to be a problem.
Okay, and how do serological tests fit in the Trichinella control programs?
Well, serology is a method that's been around for about 40 years now. We've used it in my lab at the USDA for over 35 years, and it's very effective in identifying animals that are infected that are still alive on the farm. So we can go out and take blood samples and find animals that may be infected. We can also test animals in large numbers at the slaughter plant. It's a very simple and cost-effective way to do testing. It's not a test that we use on an individual animal basis because it's possible that an animal could have a light infection and may not be detected early enough by serological methods, but it's a very effective method for purposes of surveillance and identifying areas that do have ongoing Trichinella infection.
Okay, and what is the importance of establishing a negligible risk standards in pork, and also what would these programs look like?
So a negligible risk population would be one that where Trichinella is very, very rare. As Trichinella has gone away in most developed countries through more industrialized farming methodologies, the concept of testing individual animals no longer makes sense. So there are better ways to document the fact that Trichinella is no longer a risk. One of those ways that has come just recently into international regulations is the concept of a negligible risk compartment. That compartment would be a large population of pigs that has been documented to not have Trichinella infection or have Trichinella infection at such a low level that it doesn't pose a public health risk. The documentation of that compartment of negligible risk includes aspects of auditing production systems, but it also includes aspects of surveillance. And serology, of course, is one of those methodologies that may be used in a surveillance program to document negligible risk.
Okay, and what are the benefits of testing for the entire production chain?
Well, obviously Trichinella is a food safety risk. Consumers in areas where Trichinella is endemic do have risk of becoming infected, and trichinellosis can be a very serious disease. From the consumer's end, it's very important to know that pork is safe. On the supply end, there are national regulations which require that pork be shown to be safe, and therefore it's a trade issue. So when you look at the importance of Trichinella in general, it's important both as a trade issue and as a public health issue, and therefore showing that pork is safe from Trichinella benefits both the producer by opening up additional markets, benefits the consumer by providing a safe product, and then all the elements in between that from the producer to consumer benefit.
Okay, Ray, thank you very much. Thank you for your time today.
You're welcome.